Firstly, I want to say how hot it is today here in Australia. It is about 35 degrees, and I've already come on and done a recording today. It was sweltering as I am doing the recording. I'm sweating everywhere, and I waffled on for about 26 minutes, and I thought, yes, this is probably not the day to be posting something so long, so I want to try and make it a little bit shorter. So I've come back, I've put the aircon on for a bit because I can't leave it running, because if I do, it'll mean that you'll just hear the whirring sound as I'm speaking, and we don't really want that. So I have put it on for a little bit. I've had a little bit of a change because I got very, very hot in one I was in before, and I've come back and I'm now sat down. The room is cool, and I'm going to try and put forward my posting for today. And what I want to talk about is actually awareness. So I think what tends to happen with the majority of us is when we are sat doing, what we're doing normally throughout the day. It could be work, we could be in the kitchen, we could be out driving, we could be talking to people out of the shops, wherever it might be. And we then get into that kind of thought control mode. And when I say thought control, I don't mean us controlling our thoughts. I mean our thoughts controlling us. So when the thoughts are coming in, they are just, moving through us. And what we tend to do is just latch ourselves onto whatever those thoughts are. Now, yes, there's going to be some great thoughts that are going to be coming through. But then sometimes there are going to be not so great thoughts coming through. And that's when we really need to cultivate awareness. And so what do I mean by that? Well, it's actually concentrating more so on ourselves as we are in the moment, so that when the thoughts are coming in, that we're actually watching them as opposed to allowing them to play out or become part of our being at that time. So when that happens, if there is, let's say, a negative thought that comes through, we'll sort of latch on that and think that that part of or whatever is happening in our life right now has a negative connotation to it because of the thoughts that we're thinking. And instead of actually being aware of that thought, so we're actually stepping outside of it and looking in as an outsider, if you get what I mean, looking in as an outsider and not allowing that thought to overtake us. And when we think about awareness really is the path to transformation. Okay, it allows us to be able to have control of our emotions instead of having our thoughts and our emotions control us. Now, of course, my channel is all about slowing down your breath. And I don't mean just doing it in a class scenario. I'm talking about slowing down your breath whenever you think about it throughout the day. That's going to allow you to be able to control or to be aware enough so that your thoughts are not controlling you, that your emotions are not controlling you. And the reason that's happening is because you're slowing your breath down so slow that you are then coming into a more calm and balanced state, and you're in your parasympathetic nervous system. And that means that you're not really going to have so many negative thoughts coming through you, or there's not going to be so much stress that's coming through you, which is obviously an emotion, because of that. So it's getting into that state of being on a more regular basis than not. And so the way to do that is to obviously make sure that you're aware of how you're breathing at any one time. And yeah, it's obviously something that, you know, you have to train yourself to do. But once you get into that rhythm of being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your emotions, because you've slowed your breath down, the more that you're going to want to do it. And this is how I go about my day-to-day life, because even though I am slow breathing, there's still thoughts that are coming in that I need to look at and not allow them to actually overtake. And having the, I suppose, wisdom within to know that slowing down is really the key to moving through your day in the way that you should. So I think what I want to do just quickly is give you a bit of an exercise that can be done whenever thoughts come in that are overpowering, overbearing, repetitive, and you just want to be able to move away from that and bring yourself back to stillness, back to now, back to the present moment, and be really aware of your own internal energy field. Because our own internal energy field is really controlling what we see in our outside world or in the world that we are putting out. So what I want you to do is just to get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. Make sure that your back is straight and your shoulders are relaxed. And what I want you to do firstly is just to close your eyes. And I want you to concentrate firstly on your breath as it sits right now. So I want you to notice if you're breathing fast, if you're breathing slow, if you're into your chest. Now I want you to go just a little bit deeper and just concentrate on the air that's coming in through your nose and coming through your body, so past your chest, past your heart, lungs, and into your belly, then coming back out again. So just concentrating on that first of all. And also then concentrating on if there are any sort of areas of tension that are being held around. It could be on your shoulders, around your chest. And then, of course, if there are any emotions that you're feeling as you're breathing as well. Now, obviously, anything could have happened in your day. This could be the start of the day for you, or you could be halfway through your day, or it could be the evening and you're watching me now. So there could be an accumulation of thoughts and energy and emotions that have come through for you at any one time during the day. So we're concentrating on those. And now what I want you to do is just to start to slow your breath down. So whatever rhythm you are breathing at the moment, you're just going to take a longer inhale. And I want you to imagine as you're taking that inhale in is that the air that's coming through your body is not just sitting in your belly, but it's actually moving down to your feet. That will allow you to make your inhale and your exhale a lot longer, because you're imagining that the air is going down your body and to your feet. So why don't you just do that for a little bit? Touching your toes. And then coming back up. Making sure that you're breathing into your belly as well as you're doing this, and that your mouth is closed. Definitely only breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And as you're doing that, I want you to focus a little bit more on where our focus was before, which is in your body, whether there's any tension that is, or that was, or is still being carried there, or if there's any emotions that are coming up or had come up in your body. And I want you to, as you breathe, concentrate on those emotions, if there's anything there. Now, that could be a stress emotion, an anxiety emotion. It could be an emotion of not having enough time, so that's a sort of anxious feeling that you might have within you. So just concentrating on that. Continuing to breathe really slow, and again imagining now that as you're breathing in through your nose, that your air is going right the way down your body to your feet and coming back up again and out through your nose. Continue to breathe slow. Now, if there is an emotion that, as I said, is sitting within, which is usually in your heart center, because that's where most emotions sit, I want you to just really focus on that emotion. Now, if there is a thought that is linked to that emotion, I want you to disconnect from the thought itself and just concentrate on the emotion, continuing to breathe slow. Continuing to relax your body. And now I want you to bring compassion to your heart. Bring compassion to that emotion. Just like you are maybe giving it a big hug. Still continuing to breathe into it. And as you're breathing in, you're slowly feeling that emotion dissipate. Knowing that that is really just energy that is sitting within you that needs to be released. So you're breathing into that, letting it move gently out of your body, out of your energy field. Allowing that compassion, the warmth and the love that is deep inside of you, is always with you. To allow that emotion that's sitting in your chest to move, to say goodbye, to say thank you for showing up, but that we don't need to have you sit there. Continuing to breathe slow. Feeling it move. Until finally the only replacement that you have there is that emotion of love, of warmth, peace and of calm, because your body is relaxed. Finally, the last bit of that emotion is leaving. that negative emotion, that stress or anxiety is just leaving your body now, leaving your energy field. And you're feeling calm and you're feeling peace inside. That beautiful internal stillness that is within. It's always there within. We just need to tap into it when we're aware. And letting that last bit, if it hasn't already, relax itself out of you. And on the last out breath, or the next out breath, the last bit of that negative, stressful, anxious emotion is left. It's not there anymore. And just continuing to breathe nice and slow. And now what I want you to do is to open your eyes. Put your hand onto your chest. And I want you to say, being totally aware of the emotions and the thoughts that are coming into my energy field at any one time. I have complete control over these when I'm aware. I have the ability to bring myself back to calm and balance. My breath not only keeps me alive, but it teaches me, nourishes me, and cares for me. It's a silent part of my being that I want to connect to regularly. And now I just want to say goodbye. I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever time of the day it is. And know that whenever you need to be able to release any negative thoughts or emotions when they come, is to just go straight to that slow breath. Allow that breath to move through your body and back up again. And know that whenever it's doing that, it's giving you all of the nourishing and the love that you need. As you continue your journey with breath awareness, remember that our thoughts and emotions are deeply connected. Today we focused on the emotion itself, feeling it, observing it, and allowing it to be without judgment. Tomorrow we'll dive deeper into how thoughts shape our reality and how slowing down your breath can help you gain clarity, create space, and choose your response with intention. Until then, stay present, stay curious, and trust in the power of your breath. And if today's practice resonated with you and you're ready to take this journey even deeper, discovering how slow breathing can truly transform your thoughts, emotions, and daily life, then I'd love to invite you to explore my 6-week course, Master Your Breath, Master Your Life. Hi, I'm Amanda Jane, and I want to invite you on a 6-week journey that will transform your reality. Master your breath, master your life. Now, this course goes beyond breathwork, as it's about slowing your current breathing pattern moment by moment to create calm, clarity, and focus. And when you master your breath, you open the door to awareness that releases limiting beliefs and aligns you with the life that you truly desire. With guided meditations, daily practices, and weekly breakthroughs, you'll discover how slowing down your breathing can empower every aspect of your life. Your life is waiting, one slow breath at a time. So let's begin.